Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do when you're feeding your frozen mouse or anything to your reptile snake particularly, you're going to want to thaw them out, and one of the best ways to do that is to put them in a little baggie. You're going to want to leave them out for I'd say an hour or two, and then once you do that, you're going to want to turn your faucet on, and you're going to run hot water over the little bag. And this is to get it to a hotter temperature from what it was. And you kind of want to get it hot enough so that it has the temperature of a live mouse. And you're going to want to kind of quickly move the mouse to the feeding bin so that the temperature stays hot and the snake is more likely to take the meal. So this is basically just going to be a quick little thing on how to just showing you me thawing it out with the water. Just put it under just like you would imagine, and just thaw it out. Over time it will get thawed. You can kind of feel it. I'd say leave it down there for about around maybe 5 minutes would probably be good. Make sure it's warm enough that you can use common sense to feel that. But that's basically what you do to thaw it out, and now I'll be showing you what to do when you're feeding. Okay, now the next step would be to get your feeding area set. As you can see here, I got my plastic bin all ready to go. This is what I feed my snake in. Wherever you feed yours, you want to get that ready to go. Now you see I got my frozen mice thawed out and ready to go. And now you're going to want to get your snake out. But before you do that, you're probably going to want to wash your hands before you take them out, because you might smell like mice and you're probably going to have a hungry snake, so probably not a good idea. Once you wash your hands, you put your snake in. Okay, so now that we got the snake in the tank, probably going to want to have this bag warm, and you're going to want to take it out pretty quick. Use some long tweezers, preferably, so you don't get bit or anything on accident. Kind of pick them up by the tail, like this, and I'm going to put this camera in here so you guys can see the actual strike, and just kind of dangle it by them like this. And if they don't bite, you probably want to warm it up a little bit more. And now you see he finally took it. It took a little bit, but he finally got this one in. And now you just wait, and I'll come back when they're finished. You're just going to want to wait a little bit before you pick them up. Let them get that down and digest a little bit.
Yo, Skrill, drop it hard.
Okay, so now that they're done eating the whole mice, you're going to want to wait a little bit before you put them back into their tank. As you can see, it's probably right about there. You're going to want to wait I'd say 2 minutes before you pick them up from then. And just so they don't get a little bit stressed, because sometimes they can regurgitate their food if they get too stressed right after eating. So you don't want that to happen. And they should be fine when you pick them up, but if they're still in a striking stance, wait till they stretch out, and you can go get them. Okay, so now the snake is fed and happy. You should just let them sit in there for about 1 to 2 days. Let them digest their food before handling them again. And that has been how to feed your snake a frozen mouse. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll keep making some good old reptile videos.